Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're taking a deep dive into something really unique. It's called Herbarium Project.
Herbarium Project.
And it's basically like, an online shop, but with a twist.
Yeah,
The entire thing is in Slovak.
it is. It's kind of amazing, like a treasure trove of Slovakian wellness and health kind of traditions.
Exactly. It's like a little take into, a whole other world of wellness that we don't always get to see.
Yeah,
We've got some excerpts from their website, some articles about them, and we're gonna kind of decode it all for you. So we're gonna uncover their approach to wellness and see what we can learn from it.
absolutely.
So to start, maybe you can just give us a little background on Herbarium Project. Like, what exactly is it?
Yeah, so Herbarium Project, it actually means herbal guide in Slovak,
Oh, interesting.
which I think really captures what they're all about. They offer a huge range of products. We're talking natural remedies, cosmetics, aromatherapy, all handcrafted with this traditional Slovakian knowledge.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What kind of traditional Slovakian knowledge are we talking about here?
Well, they even have things like, Masna Stare Kolena, which translates to salve for old knees.
Salve for old knees.
Yeah, which is this traditional remedy for, like, joint pain, passed down through generations, supposedly.
Wow. Salve for old knees. That's amazing.
I know, right?
It makes you wonder, like, how many, Slovakian grandmas have been, like, whipping this up in their kitchens for centuries.
Right, exactly. And it really does speak to a long, long tradition of using natural remedies in Slovakia.
Absolutely.
And it's not just about physical health. They also have products for, like, spiritual well-being. So we're talking aura sprays, smudging herbs.
Sprays, smudging herbs.
They even have this whole line of premium spices called Theos Broma, which means divine food in Greek.
Wow, divine food. Okay, they're not messing around.
No, not at all.
So they're blending this ancient wisdom with like a modern approach to wellness, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you see even in their, like, philosophy, their website states, health is the result of active communication with our own inner doctor.
I love that quote. It's like we have the power to heal ourselves if we just listen to our bodies.
Exactly. It's about personal responsibility and really believing that our bodies have this innate ability to heal.
Right, which is a concept you see like in a lot of, traditional healing systems around the world.
Absolutely, yeah.
And they've been doing this since 2014, according to their website.
Since 2014, yeah.
So they've had some time to, refine their approach, build a following. It makes you wonder, like, what kind of impact they've had on the wellness scene in Slovakia.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, have they influenced other Slovakian businesses, or are they this kind of unique phenomenon? Something to think about.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, but let's get back to the products for a second. You mentioned they have like these categories: health, beauty, and even spiritual well-being.
Yeah, yeah. And there's like a mind-boggling variety in each category. So like under health, for instance, they've got everything from, herbal tinctures for specific ailments to products that support gut health.
Okay.
They even have something called tetrapearl, which I have to admit, I haven't quite figured out what that is yet.
Ooh, a mystery product. All right, now I'm even more curious.
I know, it's intriguing. But let's move on. How about the beauty products?
Yes, tell me about those. What are their beauty products like?
So they're all about natural ingredients and traditional beauty rituals. Like, for example, they've got a green called Drachia Curve, which means dragon's blood.
Wait, dragon's blood?
Yeah, it's actually made from this red resin. It's extracted from certain trees, and it's believed to have these potent antioxidant and skin healing properties.
Okay, dragon's blood is a name that definitely gets your attention. It's like they're tapping into like folklore and ancient knowledge to create these products.
Right. It's amazing.
It is. Okay, what else? What else is there?
Well, they also have Venus cream. I'm guessing that probably incorporates, herbs and flowers that are associated with beauty and femininity in Slovakian folklore.
It's like each product tells a story. Okay, so we've got health, beauty. What about the spirit category? What kind of things do they have there?
So we mentioned the aura sprays and smudging tools, but they also have things for aromatherapy, meditation, like essential oil blends, and herbal sachets.
Okay, I have to admit, the aura sprays and the smudging stuff, that's a little outside my usual, like, wellness routine, but I'm definitely open to learning more.
I think it's great that they're acknowledging that, well-being is not just about the physical body, but also about our mental and spiritual state.
Yeah, absolutely. And that brings us back to their divine food spice line, the Theos Broma. It's like they're saying that what we consume affects, our whole being, not just our taste buds.
Exactly. And they specifically say that their spices, carry the effects of medicinal plants, which is a concept that's been around for centuries in different cultures.
Right, so they're not just selling spices, they're selling wellness through the power of flavor. It's a really interesting approach. What do you think? Are they onto something here?
I think it's a fascinating reflection of this growing interest in holistic wellness and this return to traditional practices that we're seeing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, I mean, there's still so much to uncover here. Like, how do their specific products actually reflect these Slovakian traditions?
Right.
And, what kind of impacts have they actually had on the Slovakian wellness market? We just don't know yet.
These are all great questions, and luckily for you, dear listener, we're going to dive a little deeper into all of this in the next part of our deep dive into Herbarium Project. Welcome back, everyone. So I'm still thinking about that salve for old knees.
Oh, yeah?
It really got to me. It's like such a specific product, right?
Right.
Addressing this issue that, I mean, it must be something that's so common across generations.
It's interesting, right? Like, we often think of, modern medicine as this, like, cure-all.
Right.
But these traditional remedies like this salve,
Yeah.
they remind us that people have been finding natural ways to, like, manage pain and discomfort for, centuries.
Absolutely. It's like acknowledging that, aging is a natural process. And instead of trying to fight it, maybe we can embrace these solutions that can help us live comfortably throughout the years.
Totally.
So do we know anything about the specific ingredients they use in this salve for old knees?
Well, the website, unfortunately, it doesn't give a detailed ingredient list.
Oh, okay.
But we can kind of make some educated guesses based on traditional Slovakian remedies for, joint pain.
Okay. All right. Hit me with your best guess. What do you think is in there?
Well, comfrey is a really common ingredient in Slovakian folk medicine.
Comfrey.
Yeah. It's known for its ability to, promote bone and tissue healing.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if comfrey is a key component of the salve.
Comfrey. Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds very, earthy and natural, which really fits with their whole philosophy, right?
Exactly.
What else do you think might be in there?
Arnica is another possibility.
Oh, arnica.
Yeah. It's often used for bruises and sprains.
Right.
It has anti-inflammatory properties.
Right, arnica, yeah. I've used arnica gel before for muscle soreness after workouts and stuff. It definitely has a soothing effect.
Yeah, for sure. And then there's also devil's claw.
Devil's claw.
Devil's claw. Yeah, it's a plant that's native to southern Africa, actually.
Okay.
But often used in European herbalism. And it's known for its really potent anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving effects, especially for conditions like arthritis.
Devil's claw. Wow. Okay, that one sounds intense. I'm imagining it growing in some dark, mysterious forest.
Right. The name definitely it conjures up images.
It does, but it highlights the fact that these traditional remedies, they often utilize these really powerful plants that have been used for centuries to address specific health concerns. Okay, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about another product that really piqued my curiosity, the dragon's blood cream.
Oh, yes.
It's like something out of a mythical story, right?
I know, it's such a captivating name.
It is.
But dragon's blood actually refers to this resin that's extracted from a variety of tree species, but most commonly the Dracaena cinnamomum, which is native to the Socotra archipelago in the Arabian Sea.
Wow, Socotra. Okay, that sounds exotic. So it's a real thing. It's not just a fantasy ingredient.
Oh, it's very real.
Okay.
And it has a long history of use in traditional medicine, dating back to ancient Rome.
Wow, so they were using dragon's blood back in ancient Rome.
They were. And the resin itself has this vibrant crimson color.
Okay.
Which is probably how it got its name.
Oh, that makes sense. I can just imagine ancient healers using this blood red resin for all sorts of ailments.
Right. It's very evocative.
Yeah. So what are its traditional uses?
Well, traditionally, dragon's blood has been used as a wound healer, an anti-inflammatory, and even as a treatment for diarrhea and dysentery.
Wow. Okay.
And it's also been used in cosmetics for centuries.
So Herbarium Project is tapping into this long lineage of using dragon's blood for beauty and wellness. That's really cool.
It is. And you know what's even cooler?
What?
Recent scientific studies have actually started to validate some of these traditional uses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Research has shown that dragon's blood has these potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which can be really beneficial for a variety of skin conditions.
Okay, so it's not just folklore. There's real science backing up its benefits?
Exactly.
That's pretty impressive.
It is.
And I bet those antioxidant properties are what make it so effective in their beauty products.
Exactly. Antioxidants protect the skin from damage caused by free radicals, which can lead to, premature aging.
Right. Okay, I'm officially intrigued by dragon's blood. I might need to try out this cream.
I think you would really like it.
Okay, so let's talk about the Thies Brahma line, the divine food spices.
Yes.
You mentioned earlier that spices have been used medicinally for centuries.
Very long time.
Can you give me a specific example of how Herbarium Project might be, like incorporating this concept?
Sure. Let's take turmeric, for instance.
Okay, sure.
Super popular right now.
Right.
For its potent anti-inflammatory properties.
Yeah, everybody's talking about turmeric these days.
Exactly. But turmeric has been used for thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine.
Right.
And it's likely a staple in traditional Slovakian remedies as well.
Okay, so they might include turmeric in a blend that's designed to, like, support joint health or boost immunity, drawing on that ancient wisdom.
Exactly. Or, they might have a blend featuring ginger and cinnamon,
Okay.
two spices known for their, digestive benefit.
Right.
And these spice combinations, they could be based on generations-old Slovakian recipes passed down through families.
It's like they're bottling up of those generations of knowledge and, like, making it accessible to people like us.
Exactly. And not just making it accessible, but making it delicious.
Right.
Remember, their spice line is called divine food for a reason.
Right, right.
They're appealing to our senses while also promoting wellness.
It's really making me rethink my approach to spices. I usually just kind of reach for whatever's in my spice rack without, like, much thought.
It's easy to forget that spices are more than just like flavor enhancers.
Yeah.
They have this rich history.
Right.
And this powerful impact on our well-being.
Okay. I'm inspired to get creative with my spice rack.
Yes.
But before we go full on, like, culinary alchemists here, let's talk a little bit about Herbarium Projekt's commitment to sustainability.
Okay.
We know they're a certified Udržatelný e-shop,
Yep.
but what does that, like, actually mean in practice?
That's a great question. It means they've met these specific criteria for environmental and social responsibility.
Give me some examples. Like, what kind of practices might they be implementing?
Well, for starters, they likely source their ingredients sustainably.
Okay.
Meaning they prioritize organic farming, fair trade practices, and minimum environmental impact.
So they're conscious of where their ingredients are coming from and how they're harvested.
Exactly. And they probably use eco-friendly packaging,
Right.
minimize waste throughout their production process.
Yeah, that's really important, especially with the growing concern about, like, plastic pollution and its impact on the environment.
Oh, absolutely. And remember, they also have that physical store in Trenčín, Slovakia.
Right, right.
So that suggests that they might be prioritizing local sourcing for some of their ingredients as well.
Oh, that's a great point. It shows they're thinking about sustainability on, like, multiple levels.
Exactly. And, the Udržatelný e-shop certification, it also likely involves social responsibility.
Okay.
Meaning they prioritize, fair wages and safe working conditions for their employees.
So it's like a holistic approach to sustainability, considering both the environmental and human aspects of their business?
Exactly.
Wow. I'm really impressed by their commitment to, like, ethical practices.
It's clear that they're not just about selling products. They're about, creating a positive impact on the world around them.
Absolutely. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here. We've, delved into their philosophy, explored their product offerings, uncovered some of their sustainability practices. What stands out to you the most about Herbarium Project so far?
Welcome back, everyone. We've spent this deep dive exploring this Slovakian company, Herbarium Project.
Yeah, it's really fascinating, isn't it?
It is. It's like a whole other approach to wellness than we're used to seeing,
Absolutely.
And it makes you wonder, like, what can we learn from them, even if, we don't live in Slovakia or speak the language.
Right, exactly.
Like, what are the key takeaways here?
Well, I think one of the big ones for me is this this focus on honoring traditional wisdom.
Yeah. Herbarium Project isn't just following trends.
Right.
They're drawing on generations of knowledge about the healing power of nature.
Yeah, they're not afraid to blend that ancient knowledge with modern science either, right?
Right, exactly. It's not like they're saying, like, ditch modern medicine and go all natural.
Right.
They're offering this complementary approach, recognizing that both tradition and science have something valuable to offer.
Yeah, I love that. It's like they're saying, hey, let's look back at what our ancestors knew and let's see how it can enhance our well-being today.
Exactly.
And they're doing it in a way that's beautiful and accessible.
Yeah, their products are beautifully packaged. Their website is really nice to look at, and they're clearly very passionate about sharing their knowledge with the world.
Yeah. And they're not just sharing products, they're sharing a philosophy.
A philosophy, right.
Remember their mission statement, health is the result of active communication with our own inner doctor.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's such a great reminder that, we have the power to to take control of our own well-being.
Right. It's about tuning into our bodies, listening to what they need, and making choices that support our overall health, physically, mentally, spiritually.
Yeah, and it's about recognizing that wellness isn't like a destination. It's a journey.
It is, yeah.
It's about constantly learning, evolving, and finding what works best for us as individuals.
And that's where I think Herbarium Project kind of comes in. They're offering us this glimpse into a different way of approaching wellness.
Right.
A way that's rooted in tradition, connected to nature, and really focused on empowering individuals to take charge of their own health.
Yeah. And I love that, even though their website is in Slovak and we might not be able to order their products directly,
Right.
there's still so much we can learn from them.
Absolutely. I mean, we could be inspired by their philosophy, their commitment to sustainability, their passion for sharing traditional wisdom.
Yeah.
We could be encouraged to explore the natural remedies and wellness practices of our own cultures.
Absolutely. And we can remember that, true well-being is about so much more than just treating symptoms.
Right.
It's about, nourishing our bodies, our minds, our spirits. It's about connecting with nature. It's about honoring the wisdom of those who came before us.
Beautifully said. Well, I think we've reached the end of our Herbarium Project deep dive.
Yeah, we have.
It's been a pleasure exploring this unique corner of the wellness world with you.
Likewise. So, dear listener, we hope you've enjoyed this journey as much as we have. Maybe you've discovered some new ideas about wellness. Maybe you're inspired to try some new spices, or maybe you're just, curious to learn more about Slovakian culture. Whatever it is, we hope this deep dive has sparked something within you.
And remember, wellness is a personal journey. There's no one right way to do it. So go forth, explore, experiment, and find what works best for you.
Until next time, happy exploring.